Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mimi Amira binti Muhammad Ramzi and my matrix number is 050874. So today I'm going to talk about the application of liberal Islam and religious pluralism. Among the widely spread and controversial philosophies that are saving global attention today are the philosophy of liberalism and religious pluralism. Since the beginning of this century, there has been visible support for both philosophies from certain groups, which has led to public and intellectual debates. This research, therefore, seeks to explore the narrative of liberalism and religious pluralism in Malaysia, and to explain both the meaning and relationship to objectively analyze their challenge to Muslim faith in Malaysia. This research is theoretical and philosophical, and is qualitative in nature and depend much on textual research. The resources include printed and online material. The research therefore comments that genuine understanding on both philosophies are crucial before any support or rejection can be made. In addition, much have been written on both philosophies, but there is a little research done on the relationship between them. This work therefore fill this gap.
My name is Aina Shazwani binti Harun and my matric number is 049938. Now we will go through the issue of liberal Islam and religious pluralism in Malaysia. The followers of liberal Islam have a variety of beliefs and thoughts that form the basis of their struggle. Among them are followers of this belief fully supporting religious pluralism. Among the issue of religious pluralism that took place in Malaysia was on December 25, 2012, Lim Guang Eng had made an application and asked for the federal government of Malaysia to officially authorize the word of Allah to be adopted by Christianity. Furthermore, followers of liberal Islam also support gender equality. Among the well-known movement in fighting for the equality between men and women is the feminist movement. This movement normally requires that Sharia laws be likened to men and women, and also rejection of polygamy, which they follow will oppress the woman. In addition, crossing aurat by the use of the lid is the way of use for the Arabs. Likewise, this liberal Islamist follower also defend human rights that is clearly against the Islamic law of defending lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender. The followers are of the view that there is no reason to prevent such things, as they think God has made all men equal, either man or woman. In Malaysia, there has been a backdrop to the inverse culture that we can see today. The inverted society is no longer ashamed to accentuated themselves as different from ordinary.
The challenges in liberal Islam and religious pluralism. The establishment of the Muslim Liberal Organization had a minor impact on Malaysian Muslims. The problems and consequences may be observed in two areas. Firstly, the government task. According to the Sharia criminal offence law, it is an offence for a Muslim to contest a fatwa or simply to express a viewpoint opposite to any fatwa. The fatwa issued by the government have no basis in the Quran and Hadith. Next, Malaysian Muslim community. The government as a venue for advancing their desires, such as the creation of regulations and legislation to safeguard minorities and the discriminated society. They can share and protest at the religion department, religious council and fatwa institution. In addition, the challenges of religious pluralism. The first point is the Constitution guarantees freedom of worship and makes Islam the official religion of Malaysia. Next, the lack of claims of a substantial number of Muslims desiring to abandon Islam. Lastly, during Mahathir's government, the statement in 2002 that Malaysia has met its condition for an Islamic state.
Criticism of liberal Islam in Malaysia. First issue of Aurat. The liberal group declare that Aurat in Islamic point of view is only refer to the value of politeness and custom of certain place. For them, the Quranic verse Surah An-Nur ayat 30 and 31 underline that the importance of taqwa over the question of a woman's marriage. This group believe that Muslim women should be free of all cultural ties and should be open in the same way that women in the West are. The second issue is Muslim liberal group in Malaysia declare a fight for the equality between women and men. They argue that the idea that women are created by men's read is simply wrong, and for them both women and men are just same, and women can be messenger just like the men. Thank you.
The recommendation for liberal Islam and religious pluralism that should be taken are: the first one is debate and educational platform are required to educate people about this issue, because religious pluralism is a reality that requires an understanding of its implication. It is important for the government to create a safe environment and educate individuals, especially those who are still unclear about the liberal Islam and religious pluralism. The second one is fostering idea of relationship with value like tolerance, religious harmony and freedom is important to consider. This is because some people fear if Muslims stick to their principle on this issue, religious minority would face more limitation, especially when it comes to their concern. As a result, they would both agree that religious diversity is unavoidable in development of multi-faith Malaysia. The third recommendation is important for government to emphasize the perspective of not threaten the rights of other religious minority. No matter how more meaning we can give to religious pluralism, yet the most important here how the value of appreciating differences and respecting others can be actualized. It is because it has been recognized in the modern world to live peacefully in country of multi-faith, religious and cultures. And last but not least, government should expose the society with issue and the characteristic of the liberal group in Malaysia, so that the society can be alert on this issue.